Hello everybody, my name is Mattias Olsson and I'm the director of The Visit, or Besöket as it's called in Swedish. It's a short film about an overweight man on a movie night with a pretty woman he feels out of his league, and we get to experience their insecurities over the course of the film. The project started with I have a friend who wants to be a writer, and he has always been writing very big epic stories, so he never finished anything he wrote. So I gave him some tasks to do something short and something to finish, and I gave him an idea for a story which was about two people in a couch, and nothing happens, and it should only be 5 pages long. The project, it took, I think he finished the script in fall of 2019. And then it took like 4 or 5 months for us to find the actors. And we had planned to shoot it in the end of March 2020. And then, of course, there was something, I don't know if any of you have heard of this pandemic going on in the world. And then after shooting, it took about a year to do the post-production, basically because the editor was somewhere else, so I couldn't sit with him when he edited it, and then we had everything else, the sound design, the music, and everything. So we decided to, instead of rushing something else, let's take a time and do something good instead. Nope. Nothing interesting ever happened. So no can do. The casting was a bit interesting. We had 2 established actors who were interested in the project, and then something fell through. I don't know if they were unavailable when we were to shoot it, so we had to go somewhere else, and we found Annika, who really liked the script, and we are a 0 budget production, so we couldn't pay her anything, and with a male actor we had a couple of candidates, but they also couldn't do it, so I was thinking that maybe I should do it myself, but then I realized that I can't act, so I thought it was better to get someone that actually can act. So that's how we found Jacob, and the problem with Jacob was that the character, he's about 10 years too young for the role, so we had to slobber him up or slobify him maybe. He came into the project quite late. We had already planned shooting date and everything, and he had very little time to prepare for the role, and I think he did a very good job. Locations was we couldn't find a place that looked as bad as we wanted it, until I came up with the idea that why don't we shoot it in my apartment, because it's the exact amount of trashed and shitty looking as we wanted. We didn't get any financing. We have never tried to get financing before, and we didn't get it, so that's also why it's very exciting to be on festivals like yours. Not really. We had Annika for 1 day, so we had to try and get as much as we could with her, and it got a little time restraint in the end when we had to shoot her, when we had to not shoot but record her voiceover, but I think it worked out in the end. We have so far, this is the 2nd festival that we have been on. We have been on July 31st. We had a world premiere on Woods Hole Film Festival in Massachusetts in America, which is really cool. And I've never had a film on a festival before, so that's really cool. And I can't really speak on the importance of festivals. I imagine it's very important for the film, but I don't know what's the difference between having a film not shown on festivals and having it shown on festivals. I imagine it's going to be more people seeing it, first of all, but also maybe connect with other filmmakers and get someone to work with in the future, or maybe find someone to collaborate with on something as easy as script writing. Get someone. It's hard when you have a script and you have worked with the same people for a long time. You might think the same way, so maybe the problems with the next script is something that we don't see because we have the same opinions and we think the same. So finding someone, connect with someone outside and on film festivals could maybe elevate that aspect of it as well. The next project is that we have planned is a short comedy. I've never done a comedy before. I've always done very depressing films in one way or another, or about depression, or just real depressed films that people want to they want to get on medication after watching. And after that we have a couple of other scripts as well, so we are planning to do in the future. Well, we don't make films. We do have a YouTube channel where we review movies and we have some other stuff like that. So if you want to watch that, feel free. It's in Swedish, but most of the videos are subtitled. So it's called Sven Uslings Bio. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the film. And if you do, please let us know. And if you don't, please let us know and why. And we might re-edit it and send it to you. I doubt we will, but who knows? Maybe there will be a special version just for you. It's always nice to be accepted to festivals. I imagine this is the second time, so so far I'm still excited. So that's nice. So thank you, and have a good day, evening, or morning, or night. As you might have noticed, I'm not in focus, sometimes at least, and the reason for that is twofold. One, the bastard behind the camera is not an actual cameraman, he's the fucking sound designer, which is why this fucking microphone is in the shot. And secondly, I look the way that I do, and I don't want to scare you, so that's why we don't put you through the horror of watching me. So again, thank you.